Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurfaida Hambode. I'm second grade student of SMA Negeri 1 Tinangkung, 11 Science 1. Folklore of Danau Tendetung. From the narrative of some local residents who live around the location of the lake. Lake Tendetung is the reincarnation of a forbidden love story between Sundano and Kokiap. Archean in ancient times in Kanali village. Two young men named Sundano and Kokiap loved each other. However, their love turned out to be conflict with the customary law in Kanali village. Because of the cultural and religious difference of the two lovebirds, the girl's family also upset their relationship. They are reluctant to give their blessings, but their love is imprinted in their hearts. Sundano and Kokiap agreed the only that can separate their relationship, saying the two are getting closer to their family. Why are they planning to spread by meeting their daughter with another man? When Sundano heard the story, Sundano felt hurt and tried to hurt his girlfriend. Wedding so made a plan, then told him. They agreed to expect from his village. The preparation for the party had been made by the Kokia family, while Sundano began to collect sea animals and put them in bamboo. According to belief at time, if the animals and their equipment were placed in the house of the partying person, the would began disturb in the log of prawn of Toby Bill. Both of the know their impact of action. However, their love was stronger and did not care about the impacts of the construct that would be fixed. Sundano was so sure that by greeting death in sea animals, it would rise spring to flood the entire village area. They had prepared a boat. He planned that the boat would be used to expedite with his lover to another area. His dream was to live happily with his idol in the new area right on the cure. Wedding day, Sundano began to tee up this taboo object. On the pillar of the main house, on the stilts where wedding party was held, he really hopes that the repentance will arise. His guess was right. The party finally broke up and side with the emergence of a loud that gushed from under the building where the forbidden objects were placed. It seemed that their actions were not only about the girl present. Nature a good will also angry, because there were so many obstacles that blocked the expect of these two teenagers. Their boat journey was blocked by violent dares, so they had to turn somewhere else. The obstacles come repeatedly, so the then turn of the boat reached tens of turns in the hundred. Turned suddenly in front the was a lake, spread approximately 5 meters in diameter. The whole swallowed up the falls that followed, including the couple with the boat, for her sons happily live in over already. About 3 months after the incident in Kanali village, to clear areas apart, the distance between one spring and other in the other is approximately meters. From the true spring follow the rivers that appear in the action. According to local residents, the two rivers followed in Harry the names Sundano and Kokiap, which are the names of a couple. The residents believe that the two springs are the incarnation of the body of his couple. In the hermits in could be that at that time the water entered the ground. The boat that he was riding on the two lovebirds broke. Their bodies lay embedded and sparred in the position of the two springs. The fate of a couple of water has indeed ended tragically, but incidents arise after the indication of possession. Every good moon, the water that from the beginning of flood to the big hole is like being blocked by something. The land is united by water into a lake which is known as the Tendetung Lake. 6 months later, the water dries up to be swallowed up by the earth, and then a winding river appears. There are about 100 bins of river water. The unlucky thing is that every time it recedes or dries up, the fish called the fish inhabitants appear short because of the appearance of the fish. Many residents would descend into Lake Tendetung. The Lake Tendetung apart from looking for fish, they also went on excursions that made the water in the Sundano River and Kokiap become a bit cloudy. Because this happens regularly, the local people, including the Bajo tribe, who use Sundano and Kokiap water can mark when the lake water is dry and when the lake water rises. Finish. Jadi pesan moral yang terkandung dalam cerita kisah rakyat Danau Tendetung yang pertama yaitu jangan pernah melanggar perintah dari orang tua. Yang kedua yaitu jangan berbuat perbuatan yang tidak baik karena Tuhan pasti akan murka. Sekian video dari saya mengenai cerita rakyat Danau Tendetung. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.